Hey guys, it's Kate with the Book of Kate, and today I'm going to be doing a major book haul. So I'm going to try to let you know where I got these books from, but if I don't, assume Amazon or Target. But I have a few from indie stores, which is super exciting. So I'm going to mention those, like where I got them, and probably leave a link if I remember, because I got some of these online and I don't remember what indie store they're from. But anyway, let's just get to it. Okay, so the first three books I have, I got from Half Price Books, and I'm very surprised that my Half Price Books was popping off. Like, my jaw dropped. I was so shocked, but I'm super glad. So I actually went in there for Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score because I read this book for a video and I absolutely loved it. It was definitely worth the hype. I even tabbed it up some. This book gave me such a book hangover. It is definitely worth it. Naomi becomes a guardian to the niece she never knew she had, and like their relationship is just so pure, and then so is everyone's relationship with Knox, who is like a bad boy and kind of an asshole. But this book is just so amazing. 100% would recommend. And then we got these two books that I've never really heard of. This book is Sister Maiden Monster by Lucy Sander. From what I understand, this book follows people after the apocalypse. It follows like a group of 3 girls, and one of them is a BDSM switch who gets turned on by killing people. Hopefully this book isn't scary. I think I might be stupid and it might be. The last book I got from Half Price Books is Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paige Dune. I actually have heard about this book, or I've seen it at other stores. I just haven't picked it up, but this one sounds like a real tearjerker, and that is all I know. And then these two books I got actually from my parents' house. I have a ton of books at my parents' house that I'm probably never going to read, because when I was younger I would buy things just to buy things, and I honestly do that sometimes still, but I decided to try to get into classics, and so I picked up Lady Corinna by Leo Tolstoy, and then Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence. Yeah, they're classics. Apparently they're good romances. Supposed to be good to read. I mean, like an easy read. So once again, let's hope. From Amazon, I got Mile High and then The Right Move by Liz Tomford. And guys, I am editing a video right now of reading like hyped romance to see if they're actually worth the hype. And guys, spoiler alert, it's worth the hype. I got halfway through it and then I literally went out and ordered both of these because I can't wait to mark this book up. And this hockey romance is just so good, so pure, a little spicy. I love it. And I also love the relationship with the animals. I swear, when a romance book has animals in it, fall in love right away. Like, you can do no wrong if you like animals. And so I am excited for this one. I still need to pick up The Right Move, but I just know I'm gonna love it. Okay, but I do want to talk about the missed opportunity that are these spines. So why? I think it would have been so cool if she went ahead and like followed the same skyline. Like, it would have like matched, you know, keep it going, but it would just be in like this time, like these colors, but it would have been cool if she just like kept it going, you know. I feel like that missed opportunity, but still like the covers. And then obviously that got me in the hockey mood, as well as it being the Stanley Cup Finals. So I picked up Pucking Around and the prequel, That One Night by Emily Rath, and apparently this one just introduces the characters, but this one is like 3 guys, 1 girl. A Why Choose reverse harem. And apparently there's like sword crossing in here. Sounds panty dripping. And then I have 4 books by Alexandria House, and this is one of my favorite authors. I swear, like, these books have done so much for me. As soon as I first read the McLean Brothers series, I could not stop rereading it, and I just have such a love for this series and all her writings because like they were there when I needed them, and they were funny, and they was like the perfect banner, sexy. It's just amazing. So I have the first 2 books in the McLean Brothers series. Let Me Love You and Let Me Hold You. These are my favorite in the series. So I just got these 2, and honestly guys, when you order off her website, like, oh, I didn't order these off her website. I ordered these off Amazon because I was like, I need books to get signed. But when you order off her website, they come signed. Oh, like, amazing. And so this is personal, and this is part of a spin-off series to the McLean Brothers, and this follows different like sports. No, it follows the basketball team that Leland from book 2 is on. And this one, it follows Everett from book 1. So it's a famous family. Okay, it's a famous family, and they're like love lives. And so it follows Everett's daughter from book 1 and Leland's stepson. We learn back in book 2, Leland's stepson, not the greatest guy. And so this is like his redemption story, and it was everything I could have ever needed. And I just wish it was longer. I believe this is the 3rd or 4th book in the St. Louis Cyclones, and the whole series is great, but this is my favorite. And then also this has a female dom in there. If you've been looking for a book with a female dominant, this is it. Then we have the first book in the St. Louis Cyclone series. This book follows Malik Jones. He becomes the guardian of his 2 half-siblings and their nanny. Also hot. Literally, he walks in on her using a sex toy. He beats down the door, and that's all you need to know. And then I found this author on TikTok, and I loved her packing her boxes. Like, if you order from her, like, she'll pack it on a video, and it's like so fun. So I loved it. So I bought her entire like motorcycle club series. She like hooked you up when you bought from here. So she gave you like a bunch of different bookmarks. She gave you a pin with the motorcycle club on it, magnets with prints that go with the books, stickers. It's amazing. It's perfect. So this is from Misty Walker, and I'll leave her website down below. I haven't read the books yet, but, and also, y'all, the books came individually wrapped in like tissue paper, and there was like peanuts in there, and I've never seen books packaged so nice. And then from the book people in Austin, I got 4 books. My sister told me about the Bookshop, and y'all, this Bookshop was so expensive, but it was super nice, but it was so expensive. But I was like, you know what, Kate, support your local bookshop. Don't be a bitch. So that's what I did. So I got 4 books. I try to get books that I've never heard of, and or I've never heard of the author. The only one that I didn't follow that thing for is A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall. Ava from Ava's Romance Reads. Y'all, whenever I think of her name, it's literally just her old channel name. She changed her channel name like a year or 2 ago, and I just can't remember. I need to get it together, obviously. But she's one of my best friends, and she loved Glitterland by Alexis Hall, and I've never read a historical written by a guy, so I can't wait to read this. This is A Lady for a Duke. And then by S.T. Gibson, we have A Dowry of Blood, A Kiss from the Past by Kelly Kane, and then The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Dannon. And then I got 4 books from the Target in Austin. And if you guys don't know, Austin's just a different breed of Texas. It's like not even Texas. It's like a whole different thing. It's like crazy. So I got 4 books. I decided to break down and get Throne of Glass. I have not started the series. I haven't read it. Don't even really know what it's about. But I did like the ACOTAR series. I read most of them. But I was waiting for one of the final few books to come out, and it was taking too long, and I forgot what happened. And I'm not going to restart the whole series. So hopefully Oh, I think a lot of these books are out, so hopefully I like it. And then we have Rule by J. Cronover. Misfit by L. Kennedy. I've been seeing this book and I love L. Kennedy, but I'm kind of worried that it's gonna be too young. I think these people, the girl's 18 and she's going to a boarding school. Hopefully. I bought this when I was on a House of Anubis kick, I'll be honest with you. Gina L. Maxwell, The Dark King. I'm pretty sure they changed the cover of this and this is the ugly cover, unfortunately. So I get the reveal book box every month, or actually not every month because I don't have money for it every month. So I kind of just skip it when I don't have money. So I get it every few months. But I got 4 books. Honestly, guys, it's 4 books for $50 and you also get goodies. Like, it's a great deal. Some of y'all are getting book boxes with like 1 book in it for $200. Not me. We have Egotistical Enemy by Ellen Reed. The Huntress by Teresa Husons. Who sounds like the tequila? I love that tequila. Anyway, Bondage Buddies by Golden Angel. And guys, I actually, besides Alexandria House, Golden Angel is my favorite author. And I've started reading this book and I'm enjoying it so far. But yeah, love that Golden Angel's in here. Oh, also all these books are signed. And then Just This Once by Alexis Winter. The only thing I don't like is that they're huge. A normal published paperback and then this one, like, they're all huge. From the Sex Toy book box, which this was the last book box for it. I was sad because I only got 2 months, but this is the last book box. It was the 69th book box. So this is Full Exposure by Tien Kim Lam, and I actually read maybe like 100 pages of this and I did not enjoy it. The writing was just too choppy for me, so I'm gonna DNF it. And then from Barnes & Noble, I got The Blood of Zeus by Meredith Wild and Angel Payne. Apparently this is like a forbidden professor romance following like Greek mythology. And so the last 2 places I got books, one was from this like bookshop I saw on TikTok. So it's from the Dune Market. And it was like so cute. Like, they signed the box like thank you and it said packaged with care, and it really was. And I believe this is from a place in New Jersey. So if you're in Beach Haven, New Jersey, would recommend. And so I'm not really sure which books I got from here. And then I also bought books from another bookshop, but I'm kind of annoyed because I spent like $200 and the bookshop only got $50, because it's like this bookshop where stores could opt into it. See, I didn't know this. Stores could opt into it and it has like 1 million books. And so you pick your store that you want and the bookshop gets a portion of the sales. But they only got like $50. And I was like, bitch, no. But I was like, you know what? You already are attached to the books in your cart. Just do it instead of buying it on Amazon. So that's what I did. I don't know what's on the Dune Market and what's from everything else, so we're just gonna mix them all together. Okay, actually, I know this is from Amazon, so let me talk about this one. It's Happily Even After by Lena Matthews. I've heard no one talk about it and it seems super interesting. So it's about a divorced, like a couple who literally just signed the divorce papers. She goes out, you know, a little freedom. She's like, okay, I'm just divorced, so you know, I deserve a little fun. So she ends up getting pregnant on that night of fun, and her ex-husband is like, I'm still in love with you. I will raise this baby as my own. So we have Too Wild to Tame by Tessa Bailey. I've never read a Tessa Bailey book before, but I know everybody loves her, so I'm super excited to read this. I believe this is book 3 or 4, but I heard you don't have to go in order because it follows a new couple each time. If that's wrong, please let me know. I would love to know. And then we have The Delta of Venus, Erotica by Anson. Apparently, it's this girl's diary from like the 1920s. Playing with Matches by Hannah Orenstein. Something in the Air by Susan and Knock. I think out of this whole pile, this is gonna be the book I read next, because this book is a historical like marriage of convenience. and they go and tell their family that they have kids. When they ask, it's like a whole ruse. So they're like, fuck, they want to see us and the kids, so we have to get kids now. And they adopt these 2 orphans, and the orphans are just tearing it up, and like they fall in love. It's amazing, hopefully. And then we have A Dash of Salt and Pepper by Kiyosku Jackson. I know I did not pronounce this right, but it's like a male cooking romance. The Birds of California by Katie Contugo. I'm not really sure what this is. It sounded interesting when I bought it, but I've heard a lot of stuff about it. The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Marino Garcia. A trans Harry Potter retelling. So this is the trans wizard Harriet Porber and the bad boy. Y'all, these are 2 big words. It's a dinosaur. And Harriet Porter falls in love with Snape. Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee. The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. Lastly, Anna Maria and the Fox by Lena De La Rosa. Alright guys, so these are all the books, and I am very grateful that I've started reading physical books. Because you know, buying physical books and reading physical books are 2 very different things. And you can have one without the other. Like, it's okay. It's acceptable. The lies I tell myself. But anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have read any of these books, or if you want to buddy read any of these books or anything like that, please let me know down below. And thank you guys for supporting me as much as you guys do. And please let me know if you have a booktube, bookstagram, book talk, any of that down below, because I'd love to support you guys just like you're supporting me. And yeah, have a good one.